The golf swing is a closed, gross, and discrete motor skill that has a distinct beginning and end determined by the performer. We felt a specific series of warm-ups prior to each session were essential to optimize performance. A 3-part warm-up series was performed according to Fradkin's model. Part 1 consisted of 4 dynamic exercises lasting 15 seconds each, designed to elevate core body temperature. Part 2 comprised of 9 static stretching exercises focused on the major golf muscles, including 3 shoulder exercises, 1 trunk exercise, 1 chest exercise, 2 wrist and forearm exercises, and 1 lower back and hamstring stretch. Part 3 consisted of 30 seconds of air swings, gradually increasing in range of motion and vigour. The golf swing comprises of 3 phases: the preparation phase, stance and setup, action phase, backswing and downswing, and follow through. A mid-iron shot is high in task organisation but low in task complexity, therefore whole practice was used. Practice was distributed over 3 sessions, each lasting 30 minutes. The learner is in the cognitive stage and therefore understanding the skill via the nature of observation, verbal feedback, personal sensory feedback, and trial and error. We do not expect them to progress to the following stage, the associative stage, over the 5 weeks. Smarter goals were implemented as a tool throughout the training program to promote intrinsic and extrinsic motivation. Before we can even think about swinging the golf club, we need to have the correct foundation of a good setup. A good setup has 5 key components: grip, stance, ball position, the alignment, and posture. The next few drills were used in week 1 to establish these key components. The grip is the foundation of the swing, as it relates to almost every element of the swing from posture to club face position. The right hand is the control hand for left-handers, and the left hand is for speed. The handle of the club runs diagonally along the base of the finger. Imagine casting a fishing rod with your bottom hand, then simply slide the top hand in behind and interlock the little finger from the bottom hand and the forefinger from the top hand. The golf swing is an upper body dominant motion. A solid foundation is crucial to support this upper body motion. Correct stance and posture is vital in establishing this foundation. Steve Band's 5-step posture drill is an easily administered exercise to establish a good stance. Aligning 2 parallel clubs on either side of your feet is an effective way of establishing a correct ball alignment. Feedback was given more frequently early in practice and then gradually reduced as the sessions progressed. This technique is known as fading and was used to eliminate the effect of the guidance hypothesis. Modelling and demonstrations lead to the learner developing movement strategies. The demonstration must be performed correctly in order for the learner to observe the invariant features of the skill. Modelling is most effective coupled with verbal cues. These strategies can then be implemented effectively into the learner's performance, increasing the task intrinsic information. The way to see whether learning has truly occurred is to use a retention test. A retention test requires the client to perform a skill, then its success is measured. This initial test is then followed by an interval where the skill is not done at all. On completion of this interval, the skill is retested. If the same or better mark is achieved, then we can assume learning has indeed occurred. An important performance factor in golf is the adaptability to different surfaces, terrain, and conditions. A transfer test assesses exactly this. These tests generally require a novel or new aspect in relation to the skill. Such experiences are the context in which the skill is performed or a variation of the skill itself. An essential skill aspect of the golf swing is acceleration through the contact phase. Using the baseball bat and the opposite end of the golf club strengthens the motor control program and replicates the neural pathways of this acceleration phase. Pre-shot routine allows the athlete to switch into autopilot mode and helps them visualize and execute the skills they want to perform. The pre-shot routine reduces anxiety, eliminates distractions, and focuses the performer's attention.